Greetings from Scouse Farm. I'm in Woolton again, and today I want to take you to a farm shop. But before I do, I wanted to show you that little crown there. I think that's something to do with Woolton in Bloom, where the residents plant up all of the open spaces and then it gets voted on to see who's got the best village garden or something or other. And you can see there in the background there, the main junction, we've got some flowers there on the railings. And to get to the farm shop, on the side here, that's going up the hill away from Woolton up in towards Belvale. So you're coming down here, turn left, and then if you know the area, you got the Royal Mail building in the background, and you go onto this road to go up to Sainsbury's. But I'm going to walk you in now, so I want to show you where you park. Because you do see a lot of videos getting made in places, but you never really get told where you can park up. So if you are driving in, you turn left there, head towards the Sainsbury. Oh look, got a casualty already. As you can tell, it's October now, so we've got some Halloween stuff. And then when you turn left, you head up towards Sainsbury, and then you can see the sign for the farm shop there. Ta-da! Nice and easy. And it just looks like you're going into these block of flats, but you're off up to the farm shop. So let's get in there. And it's run by a chap called Neil. I have spoken to him, he's happy for me to film. But if there are if there are any customers in there, I won't get the faces on camera because I haven't asked anyone else permission to film. So when you go up, it's pretty tight. There's only a space for about 2 or 3 cars, but you just park up here as you get in. So once you get past the Royal Mail place, don't go in there, or they might send you to Swansea or somewhere if you've got a stamp on your car. So go through these gates, and up the top there, that's someone else's business. So if you do go past by accident, you can turn in there and then just come back out. And if you can't get a space in this little spot, then I just park out on the street as best you can. And the farm shop, it sells quite a lot of local produce, and also it's all organic, nothing's been sprayed, and everything is with the health of the soil in mind and the health of the human who eats the food. So this isn't mass produced stuff. This is all from suppliers who have basically done the right thing, and they've kept it small, they've kept it without chemicals, and they use animals who are fed on whatever they can find, like grass fed, no commercial grains and things like that for the chickens or the hens who lay the eggs. And also there's logs. As we're getting into October and the temperature drops a bit, you're going to want some logs for your open fires if you've got them, if you're lucky enough to have them, which I don't. But there's a little shop there where you can pick up some logs and coal. Right, let's get in and see what we have. There's a customer in there, so I'll not get his face on camera. But just to give you an idea, there's a lot of little local things that you're not going to find in the supermarket. Garlic mayo from the garlic farm, burger relish, all sorts of sauces, strange ketchups, which probably take hot beetroot ketchup. That sounds good actually. And as I mentioned, coming up to Halloween, we've got vampire relish. That's a good time to sell it. I know a few people who will enjoy that. Just giving you an idea now of what you can buy. But with the organic food, you can see now when you go into the supermarket, you usually have the same types of potatoes on offer all the time. But there's some potatoes here. We've got scraping potatoes, King Eddies, as you'll see in most of the supermarkets, And then we've got some ones that you're unlikely to see, Cyprus potatoes, some locally grown ones. So there are different times of year where you get different potato varieties maturing, and that's the good thing about that sort of organic market gardening, is that whatever is in season is what you can buy at the time. So you're not going to be buying the same thing all year round. So whatever is growing at the time is likely to be, well, number one, it's growing at that time for a reason, because that's what nature intended it to do. So it's likely to be more nutritious for you and also taste better. And I know from growing my own, and for those who've watched the channel for a while, you'll know I grow a lot of food in containers at home, just to show that you don't need big farm open spaces to grow good quality food. And the leeks here looking good, aren't they? Look at the size of them. I have good luck with leeks most of the time as well, so I love growing them, and they are tasty. You can do quite a lot with leeks. There's a lot of food on a quite, look how fat that is. It's quite fat, but there's a lot of food, because if you try and eat about that much of a leek, it fills you up really quick. So you can freeze them up and everything. They're superb. And these parsnips look well better than the ones I grew, as you can tell by one of the recent videos I did. One of my parsnips looked like an alien satellite or something or other, a Sputnik satellite. But this just gives you an idea of all of the things that you can buy. And Neil, who runs it, is also looking at getting a big plot in Hale Wood to grow market gardening, no dig, which is fantastic. So everything again is all with the health of the soil in mind, and it's hopefully going to be happening this year, towards the end of this year and coming into next year. So if he does get the land, I'll do a video in there and show you how he's going to set it up, what the purpose is, and we might try and get him to talk on camera at some point, but not today. And the eggs, you can see some of these eggs, they're coming in from the Lake District, so it's a good little spot, isn't it, for the hens to be mooching about, eating some of the good stuff up there. And another one here from the Pennines. So all of this is from market farms and stuff. And then moving to the fridge, we've got some meats, which again are from local farms, or from farms that do keep their animals away from pesticides and genetically modified food. And then the good section at the end, we've got some Cheshire Farm ice cream, which I may or may not buy, but you've got to have a treat now and again, haven't you? I'm just going to walk you out now. Yeah, that was getting quite busy, which is good. I like that. Keeping a local business in existence. Being next to a supermarket, it's always tough if you're running your own business, because the convenience of just driving up to a supermarket, parking up for free and going doing your shopping is obviously very attractive when you haven't got much time on your hands. But being how close it is, again, if you did want to park up there, you get 2 hours free in Sainsbury. So if you park in the Sainsbury, you can always pop down here anyway. Just walk down here first, get something you need from here, and then go and do the rest of your shopping in Sainsbury. But I'll leave it there, viewers. So thank you all very much for watching. Have yourselves a great day, and hopefully, if you are in the area and you somehow didn't know this was here, hopefully you at least pop in and maybe buy 1 or 2 things to keep it going. So have yourselves a great day on Scouse Farm. We'll see you all again soon.